People often wonder if there is a link between bioengineered foods or genetically modified foods. We always hear of GMO, which stands for genetically modified organisms, and the risk of developing cancer or other types of chronic disease. We're basically told by the Food and Drug Administration that genetically modified foods or bioengineered foods, whether they be plants or animals, are safe. And there are no convincing data that tell us that either GMO or bioengineered foods have any increased risk of development of chronic diseases or cancer. That said, there are a number of countries around the world, many big countries around the world, that don't feel exactly the same way and actually have banned the use of GMO in the types of foods that they allow them to produce in those countries. The United States has not done that. There was a controversial study that was retracted fairly recently that was showing that genetically modified corn, when fed to certain types of rats, actually increased the risk of those rats developing breast cancer significantly compared to rats that were fed non-genetically modified corn. Additionally, in the same study, they found that the herbicide that was used when fed to these rats in their water significantly increased the risk of those rats developing breast cancer compared with the rats that were not getting this herbicide. This is called glyphosate, which is a Monsanto type of herbicide, and it's used specifically for GMO modified plants to basically spray on them so that they have still a greater chance of living robustly in the environment, not being killed by the herbicide. So the question is, in that study, was it the fact that the corn was GMO, or was it the glyphosate? We're not quite sure, but regardless, due to a lot of political pressure, that study was retracted. So the authors of that study are actually working on a new study to look at that. The bottom line is we just don't have enough data to really know. My recommendation is, whenever possible, try not to consume bioengineered foods as much as you can. Consume organic foods. Those are foods that are going to have very low amounts, hopefully, of fertilizers and pesticides and hormones and antibiotics that may impact us if not indirectly, or excuse me, not directly, perhaps indirectly, in terms of decreasing our risk, hopefully, by avoiding these things of developing cancers or other chronic diseases.
On this field, a single decision can change a game. For a man with prostate cancer, a single decision can change his entire life. While I chose surgery, a less aggressive approach called active surveillance might be the best choice for you. Ask your doctor about a genomic test that may help you make the right decision. Learn more at yourprostateyourdecision.com.